Okay, we're headed back out to the shop. Oh. There's the Charlie horse. Anyway, we're headed out here to the shop. Yeah, we're gonna work on a little bit on the new build, okay? So that's the frame we're gonna use, that's the 520. So the first thing I wanna do, I got the, that's a 1975 Hydro there. We're gonna use the 520. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jam them hubs off there. I'll pull the brake, and then I'm gonna drop that thing, that trans, so that I can put it up on the bench, so that I can pull this side cover off. And I wanna weld it. I wanna be done. Then I can put it back in, and then get some wheels on this dang thing. And get it up off the ground and start putting parts on it. Let's just see. You never know. Might be able to get one. Not gonna happen. So. What the shit? I think, is it? I decided maybe I just lose my mind. That's huge. Why is that key looking? Maybe I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, so I got that hub off. Man, I tell you what, if any of you guys have never battled a hub, they can be freaking brutal. But, so what I did is I whipped together this thing. Such a better puller. So you bolt it to the hub. This center and this shaft is out of an old trailer jack, so it's hardened. It's got the wide space threads with the flats on them, so it's made for lifting and pushing and pulling a lot of weight. So the nut itself too is it's probably an inch wide. So you're getting all that thread bearing. So you tighten this on here. I welded a nut on the end of it so that I can hit it with an impact or a wrench, doesn't matter. I also left the boss here so you can tap it with a hammer if you get one that's really crazy. But man, oh man, that just like, I battled that hub with my old puller, which I used, you know, one of these, an old hub, put some bolts through it, had a bolt, and I ended up twisting. I twisted the bolt right off, and that was a big bolt. I mean not huge, 3/4. But I ended up twisting it off. So I said, well, shoot. And I had this trailer jack sitting over there. So I whipped this up. Anyway, we'll get a little picture of it because anyway, anyway, there's the hub. It was a bear. That one was a bear. But anyway, that's the hub. So basically, I just laid out the pattern of the hub on here, 5 holes. It's only a piece of 1/2-inch thick plate that I had that had a hole in it. But this nut is, it's all of an inch, full inch wide. Anyway, so I pressed it in there. There was a big hole in this plate. I pressed that in there, welded it. It doesn't weld very good because it's like oil impregnated. So, but it will. I mean, it's good enough. And then, like I said, welded a nut on it. And let me tell you what, I hit that thing with the impact, boom, and I had that hub off in 30 seconds. Pretty unbelievable. So If you've ever battled one, you know. If you haven't, good luck. You put any kind of jaw puller on this, you'll just explode that hub. I got a broken one down there. My first one that I tried to pull off, man, I heated it and everything, and just one more turn and it just it's like 3 pieces. So anyway, I haven't broke one again since I've done like a 5-hole puller. These are just 3/8 bolts, right? They don't thread in, but they slide through the hub and through this. I didn't want to have something that threads in because I didn't want to mar the threads up. I don't know, you never know. But anyway, these just slide right through, bolt on the, or nut on the back, and away you go. Okay, we got the hubs off, which are always a bear. We're gonna start pulling this trans out of here. Like I said, I want to get it up on the bench. I want to get it up on the bench because I gotta lock it. I've never locked one of these. I honestly don't even know. So we're gonna see. Hopefully everything goes according to plan. Like I have a plan. Like I got a plan. It's chilly out in the shop. Got the heaters going, man. Okay, let's see here. So I know. Brake band. That's not terrible. Got a lot of brake left on it. That's nice. Get key is losing key on the rock. File that key down. I'll tell you what, sometimes these tractors will make you just want to they'll just make you want to quit them, that's for sure. It's the little shit. It's a little shit that pisses you off. You gotta be kidding me. It's almost nearly impossible that it moves, but you can't get the goddamn. Wow. Wow. Back and forth in there, but do you think it'll come out? The other one just about fell out my hand. It's the weirdest stuff that fights you. Man. Man. File that down now. Weirdest stuff. They don't fight you. Okay. So we got that. do it some. This guy. Oil filter, gotta put that back on. Gotta be in a different spot because it runs through all the lifting mechanism and stuff, and I'm not going to use that. Boy, I almost thought about trying to put a power steering on this. I'm not going to do that though. I think it's just a pain. I was going to use the lift and lower cylinder up there. Bell body. Boy, you know what? That would make a good turn cylinder for a plow. Okay, so it's on its side. I got that trans off. I'm gonna tell you boys what. If you're gonna pick up one of them hydros from the ground to a bench, okay, you better have some ass behind you. Those things, they weigh in, man. That thing is freaking heavy as hell. Anyway, we got her up there. We got her draining. No sparklies in the trans oil. Looks good. I mean, obviously we're gonna put new. I'm sure there's a mountain of it in there, being the size of the damn thing. So we're gonna let that drain. And so basically I'm gonna start taking, this is the frame I'm gonna use. Okay, so I'm gonna use this frame. I wanna get lift cylinder off it, lift arm off it, these extra hoses off it. Okay. the lift cylinder, like I said, all this lift apparatus, I'm not going to need it. I'll pull this footboard off to get that off. Put the footboard back on. So all these hoses and things of that nature, I don't need any of that. I am going to have to put the filter back on. It came out, ran through, you know, the cylinder and everything too, but what I'm going to end up doing is from this line, right, that goes into the trans, right, and then the other small line where the filter was hooked up comes over and hooks, I don't know if you can see that, anyway, it's right there. So I'll just I'll run a line or make a new line, decide a good spot for the filter, probably somewhere here, maybe wherever it used to bolt up, but then I'll bring that line around and hook it into the filter, so now we're filtering without all the extra lift stuff. So I don't know, you know, I mean, boy, oh, they reinforced that plate. Wow, good idea. But you see, I didn't even know that. The stock one, well, my old one is this. So it must be people were having them crack and they've done that. That's what I did to when I did the stretch. Everybody's got to let me know. Let me know in the comments if you think I ought to put a stretch on this. I don't know. Like, I really like the stretches. This one would be super simple, because I also have another frame that I could do the same type of stretch that I did. So I don't know, let me know. Maybe we will. Maybe I'll stretch it. Maybe I won't. Maybe we'll leave it stock length. But anyway, this is the frame I'm going to use. I'm going to get it all stripped down to where I'm ready to go to put parts back on it. Stuff I don't need is coming off. Maybe I'll sell some of the stuff. I don't know, lift arm, that thing looks like it's in good shape. That cylinder, I'm sure somebody would want that. And the actuator. I don't know, we'll see. I have a hard time getting rid of stuff. But anyway, that's the plan. Start stripping this down. Then I'm gonna start stripping parts off of that guy that I need, which I'm gonna need the tower, the steering tower, which I'm gonna have to cut down to fit on here. I got wheels out there. I want to get I'm going to put the old Charlie horse axle underneath it. It's got reinforced spindles on it. So I got all that. Anyway.